Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fish from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2. Got the music going in the background, there we go. So, we are starting we're going to do a 2018 championship mode so we can show off the 2018 scheme without starting completely over, because the Truck Series and the Xfinity Series did not change. I thought they would, at least change the schedule to match the schedule, but no, they didn't change anything. So, we're going to start off here. We're going to make our person, and then we will get into probably the first two races, Daytona and Atlanta, and then we'll go from there. So, welcome to Conrad, James, and Bragger. Man, that ARCA race. For those of you who don't know, I was supposed to first start it at 5, but then I decided, no, I'll let the people watch the ARCA race, and then we'll start after the ARCA race. So I rescheduled it to 7, and then the ARCA race decided to take forever. Literally, the ARCA series, that they have a rule, it's different than the NASCAR overtime rule, where they have to end under green. So if the caution comes out after the white flag, they throw the caution out, reset, and have a one-lap shootout. They have to end under green. And that backfired incredibly during the race today, because it was literally a full hour before we had any... It was an hour from when the race started. No, words, Aaron. It was an hour from the very first white flag to the end, last white flag. So, yeah, that was not fun. Let me make sure we got settings right here. Conrad, what you hear echoing in the background? So, let's see. Make sure that this is all good. Crank that up. What do you hear echoing in the background? Yeah, Conrad, what do you hear echoing in the background? So, let's see. Make sure nothing else is open. So yeah, we're going to set up our character again. I don't know if I ever actually showed this part when I set up my very first character. But we're going to do this quickly, then we'll set up our championship mode. So Conrad, what is it that you hear echoing in the background? So yeah, we're going to set up our character again. I don't know if I ever actually showed this part when I set up my very first character. But we're going to do this
That's
quickly,
strange.
We'll set up our championship mode. Conrad, what is it that
Hold on one second.
Me?
Check. That's strange.
I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I have my stream going in the background, and it was being caught on the same thing that the music was being caught on. I'm an idiot. Alright, so we're going to set this up quickly. We can't really see that. Use that. We'll use that. Head shape. Use that. Facial hair. I just shaved my hair, but we're going to go with the full facial hair anyway. Go there. Let's just get the color right. Skin tone, I'm as white can be. And we'll go there. Alright, so we'll save that. Alright, NASCAR Racing 88 with all the X's, welcome. So did we fix the issue? Is the issue resolved? I just want to make sure that that's not an issue anymore. We also need to check our victory anthem, because it resets all the settings when you go to the 2018 mode. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Nope. Nope. Okay, we're obviously missing the boat here. Okay. Alright, well, did they remove my... Oh no, there it is. There it is. It was hip-hop. I don't know if I would necessarily call this hip-hop, but, yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna finally get started, dear Lord. Alright, so what we're doing is we're gonna be in the 2018 DLC pack, and we're gonna do a Championship Cup Series full season. Yep, full season. So, I wanna ask you guys who are here. There are 7 of you, I believe. Tell me what paint scheme you want me to run, and I'll run it. I had previously thought about doing the Happy Dog car, of course, but there are lots of other paint schemes. Maybe we can try one of the newer ones, or we can, of course, stick to the Happy Dog. Maybe we can do like Haley Deegan. No, we're not going to do a custom car, but what do you guys think in the chat would be a good idea for a custom car? Because I think involving you guys here would be a smart thing to do. So, alright, so we got James. James wants the Happy Dog. Alright, so 1 vote for the Happy Dog. Okay, we got 1 vote for Alex Bowman. Conrad wants a Toyota driver. Jace wants a Keselowski discount tire. Oh my gosh. We got... Alright, so Conrad is revising his to be Kyle Busch. Chaos Carter. I apologize if I murdered your name. Says Jamie McMurray. Alright, so we got a 2nd vote for Alex Bowman. So we got 2 votes for the Happy Dog, 2 votes for Alex Bowman, and now we have a 3rd vote for the Happy Dog. So we're going to do Happy Dog. Happy Dog it is. Alright, so let's look at our settings here. We're going to do Custom, 105 difficulty. Race length, 13. 4 times fuel, strict yellows, 3 stages. We're going to do quick qualify and race, full damage, stability help off, automatic transmission. So those are the exact settings that we use for our career mode. So yeah, we're going to save those changes. So without further ado, we're going to head off to Daytona. So another thing that I decided to do with this one, in our career mode, we have started using custom setups, but we are not going to use custom setups. We're going to, if we adjust the car at all, we're going to do it ourselves. Wedge and tape are usually the only things I end up adjusting, maybe a tire pressure here and there. But, isn't this off a little bit? It is. Why is this off a little bit? Sorry, the screen's gonna float around for a minute while I fix this. Why was it off? Alright. I'm not sure, Conrad, but I do think so. If you... I'm not positive. Not positive. We'll look at that after this race. Hopefully we win. So, let's head off to the track. We're at the track. Obviously, no qualifying because we'll just be last anyway. We're going to put the tape up a little bit. Save. Get out of there. Skip qualifying because we're going to qualify last. And let's head off to the race.
Stay sharp. Green coming.
Let me know how the volume levels are, guys. I can turn the game down a little bit, music down. Just let me know what you guys think about the volume levels, and let's get started. So there are 4 NASCAR Next drivers: Gilliland, Burton, Cabrera. Oh, 5: Majeski, and Deegan. Alright. Inside lane's extremely slow right now. Yeah, Conrad, we'll check after this race to see. But I am doing this on a different account from my career mode playthrough. I finally created a new account labeled ATF Gaming, so that when and if I do that Richmond esports thing, I have some channel promotion going on. If you haven't checked out that video I put up today, I highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun. But we're just going to stick to the bottom here. Oh, we got a huge checkup up top. Looks like it was led by Jamie McMurray. Yes, that's correct, Conrad. And what happened today in practice was there was questions whether he would go out and practice today because of the whole court situation going on with BK Racing. But if you don't go out and practice, NASCAR has the discretion to remove you from the entry list if you don't go out and practice before qualifying. So, oh wait, I am doing this on the old account. What? Dang it, I was supposed to be doing this on the new account. But yes, Bragger, it is ATF Gaming with 19 on the end. I believe I sent you a friend request on PlayStation. But I guess I'm doing this on the current account. That's fine. But when I do the Richmond Racing stuff, then I will be on the ATF Gaming 19 account. But basically BK Racing went bankrupt. Basically. And they're in court trying to figure out what the charter business is, because they sold a charter. They purchased a charter last season from Front Row Motorsports, but they obviously went bankrupt, so they did not have enough money to pay it. So the bank is now claiming ownership of that charter. And the owner of BK Racing is pretty limited on what he can do, because the bankruptcy court date got moved back to this coming Wednesday. So they decided to bring cars to the track. They really didn't have anything prepared. No sponsorship. No driver even when they came to the track. But last minute, Greg Gauhan hopped on. They were hoping that somebody with sponsorship might hop on, but they did not. So Greg Gauhan raced the car. But they're just in a bind until the court date next week, Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember which day. And then we'll have a lot more clarity on whether they're going to be racing this season or not. But basically, they have to race this race because NASCAR holds the authority to revoke a charter if they do not show up at the racetrack. So that's the whole situation there. Yeah, so let's see. Who do I think will win the Clash? The Clash? I really have no idea. Let me think who's in it. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the Penske guys wins it, honestly. Both Brad and Joey are really good at restrictor plates, and Ryan Blaney's also in it, so strength in numbers. We do have to pit we will not be able to make it to the end of the next stage. Stay in 15th. All right.
Stay sharp. Green coming. Green going green. Green flag. Are outside. Are outside.
All right, so we made it. We went from last to 15th in that first stage. But I'm just gonna, as far as answering your question there, Chaos. I think Team Penske's gonna do really well. Fords in general, I think their old body is gonna suit the draft a lot better than the newer Chevrolet and Toyota bodies. So I'm gonna look for Ford to have a good day. Ricky Stenhouse could have a good day. Roush Fenway in general. Stuart Haas and Penske, I think, will do well.
Clear high. Clear, clear.
Alright, so we've made it up to 5th already. We know we're pretty darn good at restrictor plates. If we're smart. Being on the outside is not one of those smart things that I was just referring to. So luckily we have a gap here. I was surprised. Brad Keselowski is the only car that has two paint schemes that's not alcohol related. He has both the discount tire and the Miller Lite / the Brad K scheme. There are a couple other cars, Kevin Harvick and Brendan Gaughan, I believe, that have 2 cars that just removes the beer sponsorship as a secondary sponsor. But yes, I agree with you, Conrad, that I think Ford as a whole is going to struggle this year. But restrictor plate tracks will probably be the one exception, just based on how their bodies are currently. Alright, so obviously Alex Bowman's picking up where Dale Jr. left off. I have a feeling that they literally did not change the AI for Bowman at all, because I've seen him run up front in the majority of the races.
Back or down.
Oh, we got a caution. I wonder what that was for. Let's see. Do you think McMurray and Bain might pick up a win this year? Bain, probably not. If he does, it would be a restrictor plate. McMurray, I think, could do really well. Overall, I think Chevys are going to do really well this year. They've been testing well. I would not at all be surprised if McMurray pulls off a win. But David Yoland, yeah, he's running at least the Daytona 500 for the Ricky Benton Racing 92. Todd Yoland, he's just in the Cup Series because they needed a few filler drivers and they chose the NASCAR Next drivers. Meanwhile, we're in the lead and I'm terrified of that. How much longer in the stage? Okay. I hate being in the lead at restrictor plates. I really do. He's racing for Ricky Benton, the 92. So they raced with Regan Smith in the Truck Series last year. But they're bringing a car to at least Daytona. I would assume they would try the other restrictor plates as well. He did pretty well in practice today. There were a lot of underdog teams that did well in the draft today. There was about half and half who... Oh, okay, that was not an opening. Still not an opening. Well, I think we've lost this stage. Yeah, I think I messed it up because I logged in on my Tiger Fan account and then switched last minute to this account because I realized I wanted it on this account. Oh, come on, get underneath, get underneath. Nope, not gonna do it. Alright, hi and bye, Daniel. But it probably shows me online on my Tiger Fan account. So, Paul Menard did not pit. What kind of strategy is Paul Menard on here? Can we make it to the end is the next question. I believe we can. But Paul Menard is on a wacky strategy here. Yes, we can make it to the end.
Right there.
Not quite sure what weird strategy Paul Menard's on, but I have a feeling he's going to be a roadblock here.
Hold the bottom. You're right there.
Alright, maybe I should have gone with Paul Menard.
Car up top.
Side draft. Nope, that didn't work because I don't know how to side draft. Alright, Menard dropped down in front of us. That'll help us out a little bit.
Still there.
But, yeah, in the track that Todd Gilliland's not able to run
Right there.
yet because of age restrictions, so a mile and a half and up until he turns 18. I can't remember what the exact age is. Then David Gilliland's going to run that truck, unless Kyle Busch is running. So I think that's cool. David Gilliland took some time off so he could support his son's effort, and now he's getting rewarded for it, in both his son and himself being able to race a little more. Paul Menard, I don't think will win. I think he will be a lot more competitive than previous years, but I don't think he will win.
Hold your line.
Okay, I need to pause here 1 second. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything on Twitch. Alright. Okay.
Stay low. Stay right there. Clear up top.
Alright, we are again in the lead, and again, I'm not super comfortable with this. I have a feeling Paul Menard's still... Okay, they're 3 wide behind me. Paul Menard, go ahead, because I don't think you can make it to the end. Unless if you pit, like, right before that last... Oh. Paul Menard might have pitted in that caution during stage 2.
Car up top.
And that might have impacted... He might be able to make it to the end. We are also 3 wide.
All right.
Again, I don't want to be leading. I would love to be second.
Hold your line.
Okay, got a little too close to Menard there.
Clear high.
I was trying to follow Logano, and I forgot that I was still next to Paul Menard. If it wasn't for the Menard's paint scheme, well, for the Daytona 500, he's running a traditional Wood Brothers paint scheme, not sponsored by Menard's. But thankfully, he's sponsored by Menard's in this game. Otherwise, I would not remember that he was in that car.
5 to go. 5 to go.
Alright, see you, T-Ball Man. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. Yeah, we gained another sub, so thank you to whoever that was. I don't know if the alert went off because I have my speakers turned off, because otherwise the music will come through the speakers and you guys would hear that from my mic.
Leader is pitting.
Oh, Logano's pitting! Logano's pitting!
Clear down low. Car outside.
And Reagan wrecked us. Oh, that hurt. Well, I have a feeling we're going to need to pit for repairs. Freaking Logano.
Almost ready.
Hmm.
Here. Going green.
I knew Paul Menard would have to pit, but I didn't hold any suspicions with Logano. But there were 5 or 6 cars. Byron came in. Looks like Harvick came in. Bowman came in. So I don't know what was going on. I was able to, fuel-wise, I was good to the end. Alright, they stopped. They stopped. Alright, let's see how many positions we can make up here. This is technically not in... Well, actually it is in overtime. Alright, we're back to last, so much for that. Yeah, I don't know what that pit strategy was, Conrad. That was a questionable pit move, to say the least. Well, this is going to be a bad finish now. Yeah, I don't blame Reagan. I'm actually rather thankful that Reagan did spin me out. Yeah, that was all Logano's fault. I heard leaders coming in as he was pulling off, and I was bump drafting with him. T-Ball Man, no, I do not. I have no idea who that is. Alright, can we at least not finish last? Can we at least beat Paul Menard? Probably not. Well, this is a disappointing finish. Oh, I know I saw that earlier, but I did not respond to it. Kane, Jr., Elliott, and Larson all eliminated in the round of 16. Yeah, I guess that's surprising. Kane, not so much, but the others, definitely. Well, that was a bust. I'm not happy about that. Yeah, that did not go well. Not thrilled about that situation at all. At least we did get stage points in the second stage, so that'll help our points a little bit. So yeah, we're not last in points because we did get 9 stage points for finishing second. Oh, the dislike channel's back. Don't worry. Conrad, don't worry about him, okay? He's harmless for the most part. Except with his subscribers. Yeah, don't worry about him, Conrad. Well, we turned the fastest lap and probably got a bunch of other stuff, but... The dislike channel's back, and I'm sure he might appear with Satan at some point. Well, that was incredibly disappointing. How many laps is this race? It won't tell me, will it? I was thinking that 13% was a little short, in my opinion. We're gonna bump it up to 25. And we're gonna bump the fuel and tire wear down to 3. Let's keep it at 4. Might have to pit twice. Off to Atlanta. Yeah, dislike channel, he possessed my vehicle in NASCAR 06 because I'm an idiot. And then he unsubscribed from his like 12 channels and made my subscriber count go like crazy. So we're upping this up to 25%. Cause I don't want this to be like super quick. I want it to draw out a little bit. Let's see, did I miss anything else? Did I miss anyone anything else? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, let's qualify. Let's loosen up the car a little bit beforehand. Tape up to 50. Let's qualify.
Go, 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 go.
Blacker, are you ever gonna let the prom dress thing go? Ever? Seriously? I didn't even say it. Didn't even say it. Yep, those EA games were good times. Good times indeed. Yeah, YouTube notifications or Twitch, depending on. Yeah, they're a little not right.
All right.
37, not last. Not last. Oh no, the subscriber count dropped. Oh, it's back. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Why am I looking on that screen? Why am I looking at this? I don't know. Move this over here. There we go. Now we can do that. Larson's on the pole. Let's see what we can do.
Stay sharp. Green's coming. Nice and smooth here. Going green. Green flag. Green flag. Car up top.
I didn't think 08 was that bad of a game. 09 definitely had its struggles, but I did not think 08 was that bad of a game. Alright, Haley Deegan kind of blocked us there. Speaking of female drivers, for those of you who were watching the ARCA race alongside me, Decker, well, what was it, Natalie Decker? She did really well. She obviously got caught up in some incidents, but everybody got caught up in incidents. She did really well after qualifying on the pole. There was another female, she had a weird name, Leilani, I think it was. I don't remember the last name. But she did fairly well as well, from my recollection. Okay, not thrilled about being on the outside here. Luckily, Witt cleared Menard.
Stay high. Easy. Hold your line. Car inside. Still there. Clear that.
But I have no idea how hard this is going to be for me. Obviously, we have the benefit of no rivals, which is why I especially decided to do this championship mode instead of the restarting a career mode or anything like that. Because there's no rivals. I followed AJ Allmendinger into the wall there. Caution for that. That's surprising.
Almost ready. Nice and smooth here.
Hey, we got a new subscriber. Did an alert go off? I wish I knew whether my alerts went off.
All right.
Alright, let's try to make some forward progress. Obviously, we got a ton of time now that we're doing 25% race lengths. 20 lap stages. That was the length of Daytona as a whole almost, just in this stage, so. Alright, Ty Majeski, let's dance. Yeah, they announced, TriStar announced that so late. Oh, there's a wreck. Didn't even give me a chance to avoid it. All right. Looks like Darrell Wallace got in there, but TriStar announced that so late that I don't think they had time to put it in. Much like the Danica Patrick announcement, all that stuff. Jeffrey Earnhardt in the 00.
Green's coming. They're about to throw the green. There's the green flag.
So.
Car inside.
Gotta love people with multiple accounts. Am I right? You get 14 for the price of one. Alright, this is not a position I want to be in right now. But I have to start moving. Oh, who was that? That got into the wall. That looked like Daniel Suarez, and then I'm just turning into a wrecking ball now. AI is not doing too hot right now. Yes, Jeffrey Earnhardt is going to run full time. That was announced earlier this week that he is going to do full time. They said Derek Cope might run a secondary car in some races. I don't know how true that statement is, but it did sound like he's going to have backing for the full season. Again, 3 wide. I wish I had gotten distracted. Okay, Chris Buescher. That was probably more Carl Long than anything. I gotta remember that I don't have rivals, so I don't have to be, constantly concerned about every move that I make, which is pleasant. I'm just gonna try to push Buescher past these guys because I don't think he should be back here. Do I have to? I'm gonna. We're gonna barely make it to the end of this stage on fuel. So we're definitely going to have to pit twice. I hope that doesn't involve a green flag pit stop. Harrison Burton, give me some room, man. Thank you. I sincerely hope that doesn't involve a green flag pit stop. But well, yeah, if we don't get a caution in that last stage, it'll definitely involve a green flag pit stop. Lorem Racing? I have no idea who that even is. No clue who that is. Guess the ultimate question is, can we make it to the end on fuel? Oh, that's Ricky Stenhouse going a little crazy, I think. Yep, we're going to get to the bottom. Hey, oh, there was a wreck up ahead. I just barely saw it before the caution came out. So that takes out the fuel strategy there. So yeah, we're all going to have to pit to make it to the next stage. So we'll do that. I like the car the way it is, no repair. So, alright. Now, I don't know if we would have been able to make it to the end of that stage. Obviously, the caution took that out of the equation. But we're definitely going to have to pit in this stage without a caution. We got, what, 3 cautions in that stage? So we're definitely going to have to pit during this stage, green flag pit stop. 22 laps, and we only got 14 on fuel, so definitely going to have to make a green flag pit stop. But let's see if we can maybe make some forward progress here. We've been stuck in the 30s this whole time. Oh, no. I oopsed. Get on. No. I oopsed. Oh, Ricky Stenhouse got demolished. We're going to pit for repairs. That was totally my fault. I got on the apron coming out of 4. Totally my fault. Every time I, start talking about, making forward progress or getting out of a certain zone, it just goes horribly wrong.
Still there.
Let's see if we could maybe have some more success and get into the, I don't know, top 20 would be nice. Stenhouse hood is demolished right now. Get around Cabaret here, or Carbra, or I don't know how exactly to say his last name. I've heard it pronounced many different ways. You know what, Conrad? I did hear something about somebody not running the restrictor plate races, but running all the other tracks. I still don't recognize that name, but I do remember hearing something along those lines. Alright, again, I'm pushing it 3 wide, and I really don't want to. Well, Carl Long and a couple other teams, I think Rick Ware Racing, they're going to be fielding multiple manufacturers. Just whatever is most convenient that they can get at the time they're going to race. So, there are a couple of teams. Rick Ware Racing is one of them. Maybe Carl Long. So they're going to do something along those lines. Do I think Indy will be a wreck fest? I don't know. I did say in my predictions video I thought it was going to be a pretty terrible, last race of the regular season. But it might be. I don't know how aggressive people are going to get for that playoff spot. So I don't know how that's going to be. Yeah, I know. Those two cars are very similar. But luckily, Blaney, he has a lot of secondary sponsors that are going to be primary during the season. So he won't be running that car all the time. And Paul Menard, the 21 Wood Brothers, are still going to have other sponsors from Ford Motorcraft. And I can't remember what the name of his sponsor was for the Daytona 500. But he's not running a Menard scheme there either. So, Menards is definitely branching out to some more people. Alright, so even with that pit stop at the caution, we are still going to have to pit in order to make it to the end of the stage. So, I'm interested to see when the AI starts coming in, because we have like 2 or 3 more laps than the AI does. We are halfway in the stage now. So I would not be surprised if some AI cars start pitting soon. Gaming with Bacon, welcome to the stream. Got a decent crowd here today. Well, with my standards. But, decent crowd here today. Welcome to you all. But this is going to be a regular Saturday stream series. This is not going to be an episode series. This is going to be a stream series. It's when it happens on Saturday is going to be up in the air. I'm going to try to base it off of scheduling. Obviously, Saturdays are usually Xfinity Series day, so I'm going to try to. Casey Kane's out of fuel or something. But what was I saying? Yeah, so like today, I said like a couple days ago I was going to do 3 o'clock, then I pushed it back to 5 o'clock because of practice, and then I pushed it back more because of the ARCA race, and then the ARCA race went extremely long. So just be flexible if you want to catch my streams. I'll usually attempt to schedule it in advance, and then if that doesn't work, we'll go from there. Dale, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I guess as of now that seems to be the case. Obviously, who knows, with these low-funded teams, they might put together, some rookie drivers. There was thought that Rick Ware was going to do was going to sign Ray Black Jr., but apparently that deal fell through. People are pitting. We still got 4 laps on fuel. So we're going to stretch it out as long as we can to see if we can get a caution and trap people a lap down. Alright, so again, staying out to see if we can catch some people a lap down with a good timed caution. But we'll probably come in with one lap of fuel remaining, so we'll stay out for 2 more. Okay, Austin Dillon's kind of going a little crazy right now. Let's get by him as quick as possible. Who else is out? Well, only one more. Truex is still out. And Brendan Gaughan. I like the fact that they got Brendan Gaughan in this game. I hope that they keep him in the game for NASCAR Heat 3. Alright, we're going to come in next time by. We're going to inherit the lead. Hope for a caution. Trap some people a lap down and all that. But we will come in next time by. Green flag pit stops, dear Lord. You know how that normally goes. But let's try to be smart about this. We'll be careful going through 3 and 4. Try to get on the apron without spinning out.
We're almost out of gas.
Okay. Alright. Dang it. Dang. Why can't I have a clean pit road entry? I was so cautious. I was so cautious. Well, thanks to that debacle, we have now trapped 6 on back a lap down.
The race is going green.
Dang it. So it's Truex, Gaughan, Dillon, us, and Jimmy Johnson on the lead lap. Obviously, we'll get some lucky dogs. But let's try to win this stage, guys. Okay. Alright, never mind. Thank you, Kyle Busch, for backing out. Alright, we're not going to win this stage because apparently they restarted this with 1 lap to go. Let's not... Okay, we're going to go into the wall. That's fine, too. Well, that's not how I wanted to do this, but we got a 4th place finish in the stage, and we're most likely going to have a top 10 effort now. Not how I wanted to do that at all. Let's see. So 13 plus 14 is 27. Plus 14 again would be 41. So we're going to stay out. Actually, no, let's pit. I don't know why I'm saying that. We'll lose 1 position. So it looks like it's going to be 2 more stops for everybody.
Nice food here. Going green.
Maybe 3 for the AI, depending on when they came in. So the AI might have to do a 3rd stop. Alright, Brendan Gaughan, you are being an incredible roadblock right now.
Stay low. Hold your line.
I would love to get around you right now, Brendan Gaughan. But let's not let Truex out of our sight. He's obviously going to be the fastest of the lead lap cars who are left. Chase Elliott's here. He's a lap down, however. Did not see who got the lucky dog. Was it Brad Keselowski, maybe? Should have been paying attention to that.
Yellow's out.
Oh, there's a yellow. Yeah, it was Brad. So now Chase Elliott will get a wave around. Not going to pit this time. This is probably going to enable the AI to make it to the end.
Stay sharp. Green's coming. They're about to throw the green. Green flag. Green flag. Carlos.
I'll make it to the end on 2 stops, if I didn't say that correctly. Now that I think about it. Yeah, Keselowski got the free pass, and then I forgot Elliott got the free pass this time. So we're getting more and more fast cars up here. Obviously, Brendan Gaughan's having the race of his life in the Cup Series right now.
Hold your line. You're all clear.
Truex is running kind of a weird line. Not really going all the way to bottom. Well, that's interesting to see the AI. Well, I don't think I looked, Conrad. I don't think I looked. I was so mad about the proceedings at the end. I don't think I looked to see who won.
That was your best lap ever.
Alright, that was our best lap ever, apparently. Yeah, Truex is kind of running a weird line. Do not go on the apron. Thank you. I don't think we have race-winning pace, but I do think we can, well, obviously, unless we have a million cautions, we're going to get a top 10 out of this, but let's try to stay competitive with the top 5. Brennan Gaughan's holding strong in 5th right now. There's only 7 of us on the lead lap, I believe, so. Well, here comes Jimmy. We're obviously not quite up to snuff with these guys yet. So I'm going to let Jimmy go low here. And Brad will probably follow suit. Yep. Alright. Let's fall back in line. Try to get away from these lap cars. Yeah, I'll check once this race is done, Conrad. Joey is a lap car, so he will most likely get the free pass if another caution comes out. Fall back in line, get some draft. Maybe Joey can get in the way of those guys up front. Maybe I can make up some time. Who is this coming up behind? Ryan Newman. Another lap car, I believe. So yeah, we're not quite up to pace here yet, but that's fine. This is supposed to be a challenge. It's supposed to be a challenge. Did Truex win the 500? All right. We'll confirm that at the end, but oh, we got a yellow. That will, let's see, 14. Still gonna have to pit again, regardless. So that, yeah, let's pit now. No need for damage repair. All right, Joey Logano got back on the lead lap, so now we got eight guys on the lead lap. So we still have to pit one more time. Given how the last green flag pit stop attempt went, I certainly hope it's under caution. Got a huge start on Jimmy there, and Truex is also slightly slow. But I messed it up going in here. And there's Brennan Gaughan. Chase Elliott's now starting up front as well. We're 3 wide. Great. See if I can at least get by Jimmy. Can't get by Gaughan as well. Not quite. But now we do. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can. I should have loosened the car up. I haven't really been thinking about setup. Should have loosened the car up. Oh well. I'm kind of glad I decided to do 25% race length, because if I do get involved in that Richmond Raceway Esports Series, those races are going to be 25% race length. So, kind of glad I decided to do this. Ryan Newman is challenging to get his lap back here. Obviously, we're not the leader, so he's still got work to do, but didn't Kyle Busch get back on the lead lap? I thought he did. Guess not. So we'll let them go by, no problem there. Larson as well, lap down, so we'll let him go by. It's like Keselowski and Truex are fighting for the lead right now. So we are going to be 9 laps short, so we'll probably do a full-fledged pit stop at some point. Yeah, YouTube is screwy. Especially now that I don't have monetization. Not be at all surprised because I'm not showing up in subscription feeds or notifications aren't working, stuff like that. Because while there's really not much proof to be had with this, I do feel like that now I'm not monetized, they don't really care. Yeah, but if we loosen up this car a little bit more, we're going to be golden. We might have a shot at this win. I doubt it, but we might. We are holding third. Not saying much considering Brendan Gaughan is in fourth, but still. Chase Elliott's right there with him, so. But at least staying ahead of him.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
There's a yellow. We cannot make it to the end from here. We're going to pit anyway. Repair, loosen up the car a little bit more. We're going to take a risk here. It's going to be close. We're going to be maybe 1 lap short. We're going to be 1 lap short, I think.
Stay sharp. Green's coming. Okay, be smart out there. Going green. Green flag. Green flag. Carlo.
We are right on the money, guys. Which usually means we're like a half a lap short. So, we are right on the money with fuel mileage. We might be able to pull this win off, guys.
Clear high. Clear low. Low, low.
Alright, Dylan kind of cut me off there. Alright, caution, everybody else is going to come in, so that takes away my advantage, but we are going to inherit the lead. So that takes away my advantage, but that also ensures we're going to make it to the end, no problem.
Coming. Nice and smooth here. Going green. Green flag. Are outside.
I do not believe Premium is fielding any other team besides Danica. Basically, smaller teams involved. Yeah, we've really talked about the majority of them. So block, block, block. Now that we've loosened the car up a little bit, maybe we can stick it to them. Nope, not quite. Still gonna block though. She'll loosen it up just a little bit more. Another half round, I think we could have been in a really good spot. But we're just going to be in the blocking game now. We still got a ton of, well, not a ton. We got 8 laps to go. Still blocking. Do not get on the apron. We know what happened last time. We might still have a shot at this. It's going to be really hard. But we might still have a shot at this. If we can block. Yeah. 96, 92 with Gilliland. 23 Golding. 62 with Gaughan. Danica in the 7. Earnhardt in the 00. Those are the majority of the small team. Block, Aaron, block. Now Jimmy's trying to make a run at it as well. No, I messed up.
Carlo.
Dang it. There goes the Penske train. got a little tight, and there it goes. And now everybody's gonna pass me. Gonna cut in front of Jamie.
All right.
Maybe we can salvage top 5 finish if I can get back around Jimmy. Jamie, don't interject your car into this situation right now. Not the time, not the time.
To go. Stay right there.
Oh, we messed up. I don't think we would have been able to hold the lead anyway. But definitely after we got randomly tight in those couple corners. 4 laps to go. Let's see if we can maybe stay with Elliott. That would be beneficial. Considering how often the caution flag is flown in this race, would not be surprised if we get another caution either. So there goes Elliott. Yeah, if we had loosened up the car maybe a little bit more, I think we could have had this. Oh, there goes Jamie. He's a lap down, but still.
Stay right there.
So while our failure to get on the pit road did trap a bunch of people a lap down, in the end there were enough cautions for a decent chunk of fast cars to get their lap back. So overall, oh crap. Alright, Byron I don't care about, but I do care about Dylan, since he is for position.
2 to go.
2 laps to go, let's just try to stay ahead of Dylan. They have fresher tires than me as well, I didn't think about that. It feels so weird looking at Byron and not thinking that's Jeff Gordon. It's so weird. I know they were talking about it on the Fox Sports coverage today, but still. White Flag is out, sponsored by the Happy Dog and ATF Gaming. Please subscribe to ATF Gaming so I can get to 1,000 subscribers and regain my monetization. Yay. Just stay ahead of Dylan. I'll take that. Obviously, we've hoped for a little better had we not gotten that caution. Well, all of the cautions, honestly, but still. 7th place, I'll take that. That's a good recovery after the failure at Daytona. Got 105 speed ratings all around. It's just not good enough, apparently. So that's weird. The skill points... No, but they're different. I don't know. We finished 7th. Keselowski did win the race. A lot of people are a lap down. See who finishes last. Casey King and Paul Menard and David Reagan all finished multiple laps down. No, it'll probably be 9:30. There was talk about maybe having something cool today, but I don't think that's going to happen considering John's tweet about NASCAR 06, and he had a headache yesterday. So we launched ourselves from 30th all the way up to 13th in that race, so that's very beneficial. Brendan Gaughan kind of followed us in that trajectory as well. But we'll head back to the menu. We will check out the stats and standings, and then we're going to call it there. The goal is going to be to get 2 races in per stream. So standings, chase standings. So it was Truex that won that Daytona 500. We are 13th in chase grid right now, but a long way to go. Let's back out of this. And there is no stats menu in the 2018 page. So I'm going to leave me to think that that means their stats do not carry over. So that is that. Next episode we will have Las Vegas and ISM, which is Phoenix. We'll have that in the next episode or next stream, which will be on Saturday. Again, I don't know what time it will be. I don't know what time the Xfinity race will be happening, so might be another 7 o'clock ish, depending on. So just check to see when the notification is there, and that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this stream, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next stream /video/episode / whatever you want to call it. Bye.